Bim, 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 bim. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, this, this should. Oh, that's this. Yeah, yeah. There. What? We're instantly going to ads. What? What? What the fuck? Why? Why did you instantly go to ads? What the fuck? Anyways, anyways, I mean, it isn't my problem. Or something like that, very similar. Well, so far today, today, we have a little bit of things to go over. It should be, well, mostly in reality, what I am going to do specifically today, try to talk about things in an orderly manner, while at the same time I go over different stuff. Why? Because I need to do some timestamping. Once again, I think that I forgot to do, let's say, kind of lately. I don't exactly remember since when I have forgotten this, so I am going to check that. But anyways, aside from that, mm, yeah, yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome here. I hope you're having a great morning. Today, literally, void content, voidless, meaningless. No, 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 it isn't meaningless. It is only me going crazy. Sorry, sorry. It isn't meaningless. It is not meaningless. Nothing is meaningless. I hope. Or something like that. Welcome, welcome. Let me. Okay. Check. I have from the. What the fuck this transmission is? 199. Let me delete this. Yeah, 1 minute and a half. Deleted. This one goes to the trash can. Here I am of the videos. 98. Yeah. Then I have to export 99. I am exporting the correct one. Let me close this. Let me from here. Here. But something that I have been thinking is, what if I show on screen what I am doing? At the same time, I am very paranoid of showing everything. I don't think there is any kind of particularly uh, private information, but well, in general, I kind of have an idea of why I don't really like the idea of showing everything that I do. Let me give a second. Okay, okay. It comes from the realization of I might be kind of special when I drive myself on the PC if I know that nobody else is watching. Therefore, if I were to change it so that somebody, even if it is the void itself, sometimes because nothing really ensures that I will be watched doing the video stamping. The simple idea of being possible in the future and critic about how I do things in that way is what, in a sense, already gives me not fear, I would say, a rather problematic view on that. I will say something like that because by itself it isn't bad, but it also is weird to see that. Anyways, let me hear you do where we are. Do I yeah, to studio? We should. I think I left it on the 86 or something like that, like without any timestamp. The last day, and even if that is true, it also has been a lot of videos that I haven't even tried to timestamp, so to speak. And not because it by itself really shows anything at all. Rather, it is because I am kind of not so worried about having them being the, the sorry, content or the priority content. 85. Okay, times down from the 85 onwards. So I have 85 to 99. Okay, it's check. Well, meanwhile, as this is literally me doing other stuff and not showing anything on screen, I guess I should try to, at the very least, come up with something interesting to say, as most anybody has always to do, in a sense. So give me a second. Well, I cannot say I kind of said it fastly when I was trying to come up with something to tweet for this specific morning stream, and that was the idea or the possibility of thinking a little bit about why the fuck it is that, or well, in my case, like a proper word to say it will be. Sometimes I get very frustrated with the whole dreams ordeal because at least I find it very enticing a lot of times. Like there is a lot of weirdness on dreams, and also not only the weirdness itself, but the other side of the coin being why I do not completely understand it. You have, well, in my case, I have relations when I am dreaming, and it really feels weird, mostly because it comes from the side, or it has that aura of literally it wasn't ready to me in a dream, and it feels weird. It feels not only weird, it feels wrong in a sense. Why would anybody want to have that? But, or why would anybody make use of what was revealed to them in a dream, so to speak? At the end of the day, dreams are still something important to have, yes, but also, I personally do not completely see what is there to gain from having, not having dreams, having those revelations. The only real thing I kind of have the possibility of always understanding is if you see what is happening on the dreams that you have as something to analyze and something to extract or to extrapolate into reality, you might be onto something interesting. But that takes so much effort and so much more than anything else concentration about the whole ordeal. I think that is a problematic part of it more than anything else. Because in reality, if you have to spend a lot of time on dreams to gain an advantage over someone who does not do that, you might as well not be winning so much. Let's say like that. But anyways, I am not completely sure about it. It, it always feels weird. That is the most important part, or the most clear part to me. Because, give me a second, give me a second. Okay, there it is. Because as I was saying, sorry, I haven't stuck without writing anything on the video, so I had to do that. Let me here. Okay, save. I think, I think there is more to gain from dreaming and from those revelations alone than if you didn't have anything of that in your life. But at the same time, it also becomes a problem because you can also have those revelations in your daily life, or at least I find to also have the possibility of finding them in my daily life. It might require a little bit more of a conscious effort towards thinking things, so to speak, or trying to say it in a way that makes somewhat sense, but it also is true, so to speak, that whatever you are doing might as well not be so not important, rather so clearly defined as the correct tool to have the revelations themselves. When the other side, when you dream, it is, well, in a sense, it also is a lie because not, at least personally, I think, I am not so sure right now, but I think not every single time I go to sleep I have in that same demeanor every single time revelations or realizations about different parts of the things that I have to think about or that I have been thinking about in my throughout the day. So yeah, I would say it is more of a complementary part than anything else. It is better to have them than to not have them, but it also does not remove the responsibility of having to do other parts. And well, that on one hand. Yeah, I think that is a good way to say it. I am not so sure as always, but the simple act of trying to find a way to say it is more than anything else useful by itself. So let me see. Agata is we're here. 7 sixth uh, sixth save. Sound stream save repeats. Okay, let's go back here. So, yes. Well, I mean, if I on one hand I left it there, but on the other, it also feels weird because personally, I have to realize a lot of times that the conscious efforts that I put into trying to come up with responses only show me a part of the response itself. They are not so clear as to really make a pathway towards the response that I was searching for. Very not clear, something more very apparent to me. That is a way to say it. It isn't very apparent to me where I should take things or how should I face a different dilemma that I have. If I think about those things, the responses themselves might come up from the act of trying to realize, as I said, the different parts of the problem, but they might also not. So, okay, I think I have it. The problem might be that, as I equally say, we have a kind of problem with thinking that life should be easy when in reality, life itself has no sign as to why it should be easy. The same thing applies here, in the sense of why should I always expect to get the responses that I want when I am thinking about the problems that I have? As in reality, the biggest proof itself that that specific thing does not happen lies on the realization itself. Was in general, it does not happen. I mean, it is kind of when I look to say it, because it comes from the act of thinking itself that you realize not every single time you think you will find the responses that you want, but it is kind of impossible to know that in another way. I would say probably because in this case it might be something that comes from the act of thinking more than anything else. I think, I am not so sure. But yeah, I guess the important part is then, if that is true, to keep always, in this case, in this demeanor, to keep always thinking more than anything else. Because at the end of the day, if the revelations will come and if the responses will be found, and because you were thinking about them, they might come earlier rather than later, it is better to accelerate that process rather than to have it lying around and expect the problems themselves. Well, yeah, in that case, that is a kind of good way to say it. It shouldn't be that you expect to solve the problems themselves by the sake of, or for the sake of resolving them. Rather, if you are exerting a conscious effort, at the very least, you can say also that you are trying to work on those things. When in or when in the other hand, if you do not have the possibility of saying that as a true, it might be a problem by itself. Because if you are willing to get your problem solved, but you are not willing to solve them by yourself, yeah, okay, something like that, basically. But I don't know. It is always weird or schematically complex to think about things and to try to organize them into also incorrect words. So we're literally killing somebody almost, in a sense, going crazy. That's what I feel the most, a lot of the time. I don't know. But well, it happens always, so I cannot really avoid it. Let me. Pa, pa, pa. Let me save these two here. Save. Now that I am editing videos, I see that it has been a long time since the last sanity cultivation stream, so it doesn't mean I am completely inclined to do something like that once again, because on the other side I understand why it is not the most well-performing content. I mean, I I would be lying if I say I expect it to do the best, and in reality, the whole chaos that it has in and on itself is so problematic to everybody who doesn't even catch the idea of why do a sanity cultivation stream, that it might be more hurtful for those who try to stick around when they do not even have a grasp as to why is that being made. Because by itself, the value of things that I provide are even harder to grasp than the average. I think, I am not so sure. Thinking it from the viewer's perspective, I will say like that. Mostly because in one hand, not only do I have problems conveying my ideas, but also there is a problem on how do I pronounce the words themselves. I think that also makes the message even harder to get. So if you add to that another layer of annoying by, for the sake of being annoying, noises that are constantly playing, the whole the, the, the whole cultivation, sanity cultivation streams might be, in a sense, the worst performing ones. But I mean, I don't know. It always feels weird. At the end of the day, you cannot really expect every single thing that you do to be the best one. In a sense, in one hand, in other, you should also, at the very least, hold yourself uh, in high regards, mostly because in reality, almost nobody else has the responsibility of doing that aside from you. Others might not even try to do that. Well, in your case, if you are able to do it, you at the very least give yourself the chance of finding someone who in the future might do it for you, and you have also the possibility of being more judgmental towards the things that you do in that future. So it is kind of fulfilling a patch role more than anything else, but I am still not so sure about most of the things that I say when I am literally just thinking loudly uh, or thinking while speaking. Don't touch. We'll skip. Okay, this over here. Choose. Similar. This save. I am. I think I am moving kind of slowly. Let me check. Yeah, I have already been 20 minutes here. I have only done like 3 videos so far. I really. I guess it happens mostly because I am thinking more than anything else. Therefore, it is kind of hard for me to expect me to do other things without really anything at all. Without really anything. Okay, finally a list. No, touch. Slash. Let me. Archive. Sort by time. Yes. Okay. Yes. Edit videos. What? What is this option? No, I don't want to edit anything. Other thing. Mute this. There it is. Muted. Now I should find the 89 day. Okay. 89, 89, 89, 89. I went over 80. There it is. 89. Well, I think I still haven't figured out how to, or if it is even a possibility for me to have timestamps on the videos. At this point, I really only do the timestamps themselves for the sake of having them for easier access to the different things that I say. If I need to really go back to what I said, I am not so sure if that is true by itself, in a sense. But anyways, I guess we are going to see something like that, or if it has any real usefulness or at all. Wait, wait, I am not so sure if they are valid. I think I am not so sure. No, they weren't. Okay. Video here. Is to here. Then next time done is 3545. 3545. Yes. Topic itself is very much. Did I take so much time in one single topic? What? How did I do that? I spent like half an hour on one topic. What the fuck? Anyways, I guess. I guess what? What the fuck? Kind of weird to see that. Let me. Okay, shut up here. Let me go a little bit further into the. Oh my god! Wow! Thank you for your born points. Comet Grast. Písame. Comet Grast. Wait, there it is. Fuck. I no. I made a timestamp and I do not know what it refers to. Oh, no. Eh, I kind of know what it was referring to, so uh, okay, I think I have it saved somewhere. Let me check, for the love of God. Tell me that I have it. Topics, November. Okay, there it is. Then let me add this over here. This over here. Let me lowercase this, uppercase this. What? Next one is 1 minute 60. No, 1 hour 60 minutes and 25 seconds. Or addictions. Okay. Well, at this point, I am not so sure if I talk about it, but it is kind of obvious that any kind of addiction really requires also the other side to be willing to, so to speak, solve those addictions more than anything else. That is a big problem. I guess I do not tend to really talk about it more than anything else because by itself it feels weird to talk about it. By itself. I do not know. Let me go back a little bit. I lost the other timestamp that I had to. Fuck. 127. Here is. Slash. Do I make this a. I don't remember. Fuck. Okay, last topic was unconscious mind and its effects. There it is. This over here. But I don't know. I will try to see if it is possible to have this be a little bit more clear or not. If it doesn't work, I also do not care. But after a certain threshold of really trying to make the whole timestamp things work and it failing so consistently bad, I stopped really caring about it. Okay, so this over here, let me also share. Okay, 89. Next is 99. Chile. Chile, I guess, was literally just there it is. Finally, at a timestamp that doesn't take me like 2 hours to make. Beautiful. But wait. Fuck, I forgot to add the other video to. Give me a second. Anyways, aside from that. Well, I guess right now the thing that troubles me the most is to find a real idea that I want to, so to speak, have develop more than anything else, because there is not that much of a problem on having ideas. The thing is, I feel like sometimes I tend to overextend myself, trying to see if I have something or not to to say, to think, to visualize, to anything. But well, that uh, well, I would say like this. It kind of clashes with the other side of this reality. That is, it is completely true that, on the other hand, my well, not my, every single person ideas, as long as they are really working on them, might be beneficial for the sake of working, trying to work on the different parts of life itself, rather than not really paying attention. Because if by paying attention you gain a certain amount of advantage over those who do not think about the progress that they have, by itself that is better than to not do anything at all. So I guess it is kind of the problem of not accepting that I have to really spend a lot of time thinking. Oh, hello. Sorry, hello, hello, Vita. I wasn't really paying attention to chat. Sorry for if this was a later message. Sorry for responding late. Right now we are literally timestamping while I ramble about completely random things. Do not have a complete empty sound. Me like I did the first times. Oh yeah, this goes here and this goes there. So you are seeing how I perform while trying to do a little bit of an interesting talking, while also doing my responsibility of adding the timestamps and the description to videos and all of that. So yes, that is how I am doing so far. I hope you are also doing well, Mr. Vita. I hope everything is fine on your side. And as always, if anything that you think could be shared is there to be shared, you might as well overshare. No, no, sorry, I didn't mean that like that. That is a joke. I mean, oh my god. I think on one hand I even will say like this: the realization itself of sometimes being so kind of sarcastic is what still holds me back. Fucking god. Anyways, please know that that was a joke, just in case it really was only a joke. It is, well, I see it from the perspective of the most deeply embedded part of the man society that we tend to have of not really tackling the problems, when in reality, on the other hand, I try to create an ambience of that here. I think that by itself is hard because it clashes with the proper or the base conceptual idea of, if you're a man, you shouldn't be talking about the problems that you have. So I guess that is why it becomes for me kind of unavoidable a lot of times to really say, oh yeah, you're oversharing, even if it is only a joke, because it is deeply embedded on my. Well, yeah, it isn't. If it were or not embedded on others' mind, it shouldn't be my responsibility to accept that. It is more than anything else embedded on mine, so I should have to deal with that on my side, not to make the culprit the whole society in that sense, because it isn't something that I cannot solve. So yeah, I guess it feels weird, but yes, if any idea comes to mind, say it and we will discuss it. At the end of the day, this is literally the space for that, and more than any other moment, this one in particular, where I literally am struggling to find things that I really find interesting to talk about, for the sake of having some, not noise, rather some idea developed that might feel is worth enough by itself to be developed. So yes, weirdness basically. This is let me save this. I should be able to close this. Was this correctly categorized? Yes. Okay. Next is I did 90, 91, 92, and this should be like, yeah, I think the 92nd day was the last one I did about Mahabharata. After that, I more than 10 days without reading the Mahabharata. In reality, it was 13th of November, almost a week without almost a week without reading the Mahabharata. And then I like to complain that I do not read enough of the book. Yeah, I usually do not read enough of it. How do I expect myself to progress on something that I am not doing? Haha. uh, uh, okay. Notice. Playlist. Have character, yes. Save. Content. Is it saved? Yes. Let me go to 93. Well, I don't have that many videos to really timestamp or whatnot, so we'll see. Okay, there is 93. Well, sometimes I really do not have to think that much about descriptions, and in other moments it really takes me a while. Also, 94 already. Talking, yes, yes, save, there it is. 10 days. Well, yeah, that is also true. They are not completely days, they are more than anything else. An idea of a day. Uh, if I try to give it a reason, I will probably say it might really feel good to say that they are days from the outsider perspective. Because if you give it the sense of being a day by itself, you kind of know that you are a lot of days behind. When in reality, if you only save videos, the concept of a video by itself is not so well measured in the, at least on my mind. Therefore, if I were to know that I am only 100 days, or sorry, 100 videos behind, I would at the same time not understand how much I am behind. But if I say I am 100 days behind the cultivation of others, that is something different, completely different. Uh, but well, I mean, happiness. Happiness is the solution for everything. It really came up without anything related to that. Let me see. Throw here. Shut up, please. I need to 95th. 95 here. 95 topics. Topics were 25, okay. 00. 00. Introduction. From how much? 25. 25 slash. Okay, 25, 25. 25, 25. Oh, shit, I think I will need to go to the bathroom, so we might as well speed up this particular one. Okay, okay, I will speed this whole process a little bit more. So expect me to be really silent. Sorry. Let me see. Let me copy this. Place it here, yes. No. I take this from here. Shut up! Ah. Here, yes. No, here. 43, copy this. Questions, what? What the fuck is questions? What does simply questions? Did I do 10 minutes of answering simply questions? What? What happened here? Who did I answer? What? Which questions did I answer in? What the fuck? I was... yeah, I go crazy. Why the fuck did I spend 10 minutes on 2 questions? Or 5 at the very least. What? What? Was I gone or something like that? I don't know. Sometimes I really feel like I went crazy or something like that in the middle of a stream. It literally has no cohesion. Why I spent 10 minutes on 2 questions? 3. At best. So, I don't know. Let me copy this. Here, yes. Okay, final part. There it is. This goes here. Now I move this to here. There it is. Oh my god. Okay. I finished. Today it will be. Wait, what? Sorry, Merly. I was not paying attention. What do you say? It's lunchtime. Yeah. Thank you. So I hope you were able to find a little bit. Probably I probably really was kind of stupid. I don't know why I spent 10 minutes on 3 questions. I don't know. Sometimes I do be like that, but I guess I am crazy sometimes, and I cannot change that. So, well, okay, no, I cannot set up to raise someone. Today, for the first time in how much? In like 10 days or so. I need to go to the bathroom. So yes, this is a beautiful stream that only lasted 40 minutes, but I need to take a long break, let's say like that. So yes, do not worry. Also, I also myself accept that I am kind of stupid. So this was well worth it. you can do a rate. Yeah, but I don't know who's streaming. I mean. Let me. Okay. If it pops up, who I can raid, I cannot. Give me a name. Merely, give me a name, please. Okay. I think okay, there it is. And now I am going to leave. Please tell him that I did the raid and I literally left running as fast as I could to do something else. Thank you for being here, thank you for the stream, thank you for the space, and we will see each other in the evening, because I think I will stream. I am not so sure if I will have the possibility, but I will do that. Now, goodbye. I need to go to the fucking bathroom. Take me out, okay?